Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Mr. Abdurrahman Muhammad, science teacher from Al Karim Al Azhari Institute. This video for grade 6 student. Our lesson today speaks about human locomotory system. Movement. It is the ability of living organism to change its position from one place to another. If I want to say any object in a state of movement, we should change its position or location from one place to another. طيب يا مستر، الهيومن لوكوموتوري سيستم بقى اللي احنا بنتكلم عليه، هلاقي ان هو consists of two systems which are number one the skeletal system, number two the muscular system. Again, the human locomotor system consists of the skeletal system اللي هو البونز اللي احنا هنشوفهم ده، the skeletal system. Number two the muscular system which contains of muscles. The muscular system ده مش هناخده، لكن the skeletal system we will study the skeletal system. First we will talk about the skeletal system. The human skeletal system consists of number one axial skeleton, number two appendicular skeleton. Again, the skeletal system consists of number one axial skeleton, number two appendicular skeleton. The first, the axial skeleton, is consists of number one skull, number one skull, number two the backbone, number two the backbone as you see in this picture, number three the rib cage, the rib cage. So the axial skeleton consists of number one skull, two backbone, number three the rib cage. The skull. The skull is a bony box that contains a cavity for ears and nose. Again, the skull is a bony box that contains cavities for eyes, ears, and nose. It protects the brain. The brain is located inside the skull, as we mentioned before, to protect the brain. The backbone. The backbone. The backbone is consists of 33 vertebrae. The backbone is consists of 33 vertebrae. It consists of or contains cartilages between them. Between each vertebrae, there is a cartilage between them to prevent the friction between them. Its function. What is the function of the backbone? It allows the body to bend in different direction. You can bend your body in the different directions, and it protects the spinal cord inside because as we mentioned before, the spinal cord is located inside the backbone. So the backbone protects the spinal cord. So the backbone consists of 33 vertebrae and contains cartilage between them to prevent the friction, and its function, it allows the bend of the body to the different directions, and it protects the spinal cord. The rib cage. The rib cage consists of 12 pairs of ribs or 24 ribs. It consists of 12 pairs of ribs or 24 ribs. As you see in this picture, the first 10 pairs of the ribs are connected with a muscle which you call the sternum. Again, the rib cage consists of 12 pairs of ribs, and the first 10 pairs are connected with a muscle which is called a sternum. What is the function of the rib cage? The functions of the rib cage is number one, it's protect the heart and two lungs. Protect the heart and two lungs. And also it have a role in the respiration process through the inhalation and exhalation process as you studied before. So the rib cage, which consists of 12 pairs of ribs The first 10 pairs are connected with the sternum, and its function protect the heart and two lungs and have a role in respiration process. Number 2, the appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton consists of the bones of upper limbs, and bones of lower limbs. First, we will talk about bones of upper limbs. It consists of shoulder bones, humerus bone, forearm bone, hand bones. Again, bones of upper limbs, shoulder bones, humerus bone, forearm bone, hand bones. So each upper limb consists of humerus and forearm bones and hand bones. What is the function of the bones of upper limbs? It allow eating, drinking, and writing. What is the second bones of the lower limbs? The bones of our lower limbs consists of pelvic bones, femur bone, shaft bones, foot bones. So each lower limb consists of femur bone, shaft bone, and foot bones. What is the function of lower limbs? Its function, it's allow walking, running, and standing. So the appendicular consists of bones of upper limbs and bones of the lower limbs. The joint. What is the meaning of the joint? Joint, it is the location at which bones meet each other. Again, the joint, it is the location at which the bones meet each other. As you see in this picture, this is a picture of the knee joint. When the femur bone meets the shaft bone, it's make a joint which called knee joint. What is the function of the joints? Their function is they allow the movement between bones, so the joint is very important in movement. What are the types of joints? Number one, immovable joints. What are the immovable joints? That don't allow any movement. They don't allow any movement. Example of the immovable joint such as joint between the bones of skull. Look at this picture, the picture of skull. There is a joint between the skull. This joint is immovable joint because they don't allow any movement. Number two, slightly movable joint. They are allow the movement in only one direction. Again, slightly movable joint, they only allow the movement in only one direction. Example, knee and elbow joint. Knee and elbow joint. This picture for the knee joint. The third type of joints is freely movable joint. Freely, they all allow the movement in all direction. They allow movement in all direction, such as shoulder bone, wrist, ankle, and thigh joint. They are all allow movement on all directions. Finally, we have finished our lesson today. If you have any question, please connect me. See you soon. Goodbye.